Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back. Did you miss me? Well, did you? Did you miss me? I know I've been gone a while, guys. I was out of work again. The job I had earlier this year was a contract job. It ended, obviously, when I was out of work. I was out of work about 2 months. My toy buying completely stopped because, yeah, I'm not going to buy toys while I'm not working. But I am starting a job tomorrow. So, a permanent job, so this channel will probably continue. Why? Because why the hell not? I am back and getting toys. This is going to be the video review for Titan's Return, Furos, and Hardhead. I never had a Hardhead figure growing up as a kid, so pretty excited to get this guy. Obviously, here he is, the front of the packaging. Nothing too exciting there. Here is the back of the packaging. Product shots. The rest of the line showing the Titan Masters are compatible with all the other Titan Masters. So anyway, that is it for the packaging. So what I'm gonna do, as always, is pause, get this guy out of the package, and we will talk about him in depth. So be back in a second, guys. Alright guys, here we have Hardhead in his vehicular mode. And you know what? I didn't even have to look at the instructions to transform him. Pretty simplistic transformation, just looking at the picture on the box was, enough. So, yeah, I enjoyed it though. Anyway, he looks pretty cool in vehicle mode, and we're going to get some comparisons out of the way first. Here he is with Combiner Wars Prowl, just so you can kind of get the idea of how he scales with the Deluxe from the previous line. Feels like they're roughly the same size. Feels like Hardhead weighs a little bit more than Prowl in hand. So anyway, let's get Prowl out of the way there. And of course, here he is with the other Deluxes that I have so far from this line. There is Blur and Scourge. You can kind of see them all together. Hooray. Okay, of course, the way I have him now is not his quote-unquote proper vehicle mode here. Let's do the incredible difficult thing there. I was just showing that off so you can see what the weapon storage. I wonder if this will go into his headmaster. No, that doesn't go into the headmaster port. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, basically, let me go ahead and zoom in on him so you can see the detail A's. He really is I'll move the camera a little bit closer. He really is just in my opinion, absolutely fabulous looking figure. Really quite good. My only disappointment is the hatch doesn't open. That's a tiny disappointment, though, overall. I mean, this figure really does, and he rolls fairly well on some small wheels there. He really does just look wonderful. And he is my favorite figure, Deluxe figure out of the first wave so far, at least that what I've had. He's my personal fave so far. So he rolls well, There's the bottom, just in case you're curious. And yeah, he is just a really cool figure. Overall, zero complaints about him. So let's get down to the transformation. Oh yeah. Alright, so it is a pretty simple, and of course, if I screw up, this is an edit point as always. You start off by separating, his arms off the side of his body there. Fold them down. Pop out the wrists on both sides. I'll remove the cannon piece there. You can accordion out his back legs there. Flip up his crotch piece there on the bottom. And let's see if I can... I'm just doing all this. I actually transformed him a little bit ago. Not right before I did this video. So let's go ahead and you kind of just move his arms, or not his arms, jeez, old Pete's. There we go. Separate them. I know I'm doing a great job of this. I hope you guys don't use this as a transformation guide. Anyway, and then his body just folds down. Boom. Boom. His back pegs in. Where's it peg in? Come on, peg in. Maybe it does. Yeah, okay, it's pegged in. Okay, good. Alright, so let's pop his little feetums out. Boom. Boom. Okay. And then just kind of close his legs in. And there you have him without a head. He's like, wait, where'd my head go? Oh no. I've lost my head. Oh yeah. That's because I forgot to show this off in vehicle mode. I like making silly videos. Boom. There's his headmaster, Furos. So let's pop him out of the cockpit there. Close that down. And let's get a close-up of the headmaster. All the, Titan Masters have the same articulation. They got basically 2 points on the leg. Their knees are a unified piece, and then they got, you know, that piece there, right? And they got arms, got up and down movement, and their heads are like ball joints. So I'm going to just get him real up close to the camera so you can really kind of see what this Titan Master looks like. This one looks a bit like Springer, maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know which bot you think this Titan Master looks like. So, you can see how tall, how tall the Titan Master is compared to the rest of the figure. Not tall. So, pretty easy to transform. You just put the arms down and you, you know, pull the legs out. Now he is just in his head mode. And now, let's see if we can get a funny pose here, guys. Him hold his head up like... Nah, whatever. Let's just plug his head in. Ta-da! And here he is, unarmed. And that just doesn't feel right for Hardhead to have him unarmed. Alright, you got a couple options for weapons placement. His small green rifle, if you really want. It can go on his back piece here, if you really so desire. And, you know, to be a shoulder cannon. But that is just, that's not so great. And then, of course, he's got this big honkin' cannon. Right? And if you want, you can't hold it. And his arms actually will hold it up. If you want to make it a hand cannon. But it's a little bit of overkill for him. And of course, you know, it's designed for this placement, and frankly, that just looks way better. Let me pause real quick, guys. I'm going to raise the camera up so we can get some better views. Be right back in a second. Alright, guys, here we have Hardhead in, or at a better camera angle. I transformed him before. Anyway, I'm knocking shit over to the side there. Oh, man, what is wrong with me? Anyway, time for some comparisons. Here he is with Combiner Wars Prowl. They are about the same height. There, so you can see why he compares to something from the previous line. Here he is with Blur. Yep, And here he is with Scourge. There you go. So, anyway, now that we got Z comparisons out to Z-Way, there is something I did forget to show off in vehicular mode, and that is, if you want, any Headmaster, I'm sorry, Titan Master, never going to call them Titan Masters, I don't think, guys, can ride there in his gun. Pretty cool, right? I think so. I like the little interactions like that. I enjoy them. Okay, let's go ahead and pop his head back on. There you go. Let's go ahead. We're going to start off by covering articulation. His feet can kind of go forward a bit, but that's not really, I don't consider that meaningful articulation. He bends there at the knee. He's got, man, there's some really tight mushroom. Does he rotate at the thigh? He should. He's got a mushroom peg there. Extremely tight. Popping off rotation. Shit. I just deformed his leg a little bit. Live reaction, guys. Whatever. This is going wrong. I just dropped this cannon. I'll just adjust that a little bit later off camera after I'm done with the review. But that one rotates easy, of course. Okay, ball jointed there at the hips. No waist rotation. Ball jointed shoulders. Well, kind of like double ball jointed shoulders. Bicep swivel, of course, bends there at the bicep. Wrist rotation. In and out the wrist. And, of course, the Headmaster. That's actually a pretty good joint on that Headmaster. So, obviously the guy's pretty posable for the most part. Except for that, I'm going to have to work a little bit to get him back where he needs to be on his leg. Let's go ahead, after I knock the camera around some, go ahead and reconnect his cannon. Ching! Alright. And of course the cannon is all sorts of posable there. You know, whatever your preference is. So, obviously he's a pretty posable dude, which, you know, is not exactly surprising. I am going to now go ahead and zoom in so you can see his wonderful details. And, yeah, I have to say, I think this figure looks absolutely great. Even the back's got the typical hollow stuff, but you know what? This figure, and I'll just bring his head up close, looks absolutely great. This is probably my favorite figure out of the first wave. Really quite good, except for the one joint on the one leg. That's my only real problem with the figure. Yeah, overall, I give this guy an enthusiastic thumbs up, and I would definitely recommend him. You know, absolutely pick this guy up if you can find him. Anyway, that's pretty much going to wrap this thing up. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, as always, please thumbs up, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thanks a whole lot for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bonus content! I forgot to show this off in the rest of the video. They come with these, all the new figures are coming with these collector's cards. Now, actually, they're pretty nice. Very nice, thick cardstock. Actually, accurate artwork for a change. It's not from a mobile game, it looks like. This artwork was designed specifically for this figure. And it looks real nice. And, of course, on the back, we got the wonderful tech specs. And it's just really nice card. Anyway, that's it on that one. And yes, I did manage to get his thigh back where it needs to be, but it doesn't really swivel. Probably just, it's a QC issue, but you know what? It's not a huge complaint for me. I still really like the figure and still recommend it. See you guys.